So, welcome back to our second entrepreneurship workshop for the fall. Those of you that were with us this summer, this is going to be a familiar experience, but a very valuable one. We're going to be talking about identifying opportunities today. So, a lot of entrepreneurship revolves around creative problem solving, right? You want to find a problem and then you want to come up with a creative, interesting solution that's also very effective to that problem. So, by identifying opportunities, we essentially just mean that today we're going to talk about coming up with problems that we would want to solve using entrepreneurship and then start thinking about how would we solve those problems. So for this workshop, we're going to start things off with a few creativity exercises, just to kind of get ourselves into the thinking mode of problem solving. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the process behind kind of brainstorming problems and solutions. We're going to do a brainstorming activity, and then we are going to uh, come together, talk about the ideas that we came up with, and then what's going to end up happening is that based on the ideas that you guys came up with for problems, we're going to sort you guys into a couple of teams of just for the next couple workshops, and you guys are going to work together to develop a concept for a solution to the problem that your group wants to do. So the purpose of that is to let you guys find a problem that you're actually interested in solving and not just not just us assigning one to you, and then you'll actually get to come up with a solution for a problem that you care about. So, opening question, this isn't related to entrepreneurship at all. This is just to kind of get you guys just casual like talking. You can just type your answers in the discussion chat. I would assume, yeah, I'm going to go on a limb here and say that there's a couple of people in here with opinions on this question. Who even came up with this question? Was it you, Avi?
I think so. Or it's like from last workshop or something.
I mean, I'd count PC personally because that's what I use most of the time.
PC. You said PC.
I don't even have a gaming console, so I wouldn't say what would be the best. So.
Xbox is the best.
What?
I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one.
Xbox is definitely the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess Xbox is okay.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really play video games that much, so.
I'm chilling in the PC camp, man.
Close second is Wii. The Wii comes in second.
VR is an interesting answer. Do you guys actually have like VR headsets at home?
I used to have one, but it did not work, so I think it didn't. My phone couldn't fit inside the whole headset, so I guess that was why it didn't work.
I don't know VR, but I went to my friend's house once who did, and I played Beat Saber, and that was an experience.
Yeah, that game's pretty fun. I've used VR before, but my dad sold our headset.
Oh, unlucky.
Why?
It was his headset, so
he
bought it and he sold it. I'm asking for one for Christmas this year to get my own.
Cool.
I would just want a new laptop because I'm stuck with using the Chromebooks and they're driving me crazy.
That's unfortunate. All right, cool.
My dad was telling me that my dad told me something from CISD that if you were in remote, maybe at the end of the summer they'll let you keep the Chromebook. I'm like,
keep?
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, that can't be possible.
All right, that was just a casual question to kind of like talk about. Moving on to
if we were in virtual learning, what? Sorry.
He was just talking about like how like the district lended out Chromebooks.
Yeah, that is true. We did get lended out Chromebooks, but
I don't think we'll be able to keep them. I doubt it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's move on to the creativity exercises. So,
The next
can you
creativity
guys hear that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
exercise
All right,
is
cool.
mind
Yeah.
mapping. In the center of a large sheet of paper, write a word or phrase of something you're interested in, like technology, travel, or entertainment. Spend the next several minutes writing
You don't
the
actually
first
have to
few
get out a
things
piece
that
of
come
paper,
to
by the
mind
way.
around that word, and then a few things that come to mind
you can
around
if you
each of
want.
those, and so on. Try to go at least 3 to 4 layers out. When you're done, highlight a few of the words in the outside layer and piece them together into a potential company.
Okay, so we're not going to be going that deep into it. Like, we're not going to be creating as big of a web as he did, but this is a really good, just like general thinking process for entrepreneurship and brainstorming problems that you would want to address or concepts or subjects that you want to delve into, right? So, starting with something that you're interested in, some probably like some hobby that you have or some subject that you're interested in, and then connect it to another word or another like vaguely related, or it can be like a subtopic of that word, um just like whatever comes to mind, and just kind of create a chain of words of thoughts that move to. So like for example, um like if you were interested in music, you could branch off to bands, or you could branch off to instruments or something like that. But just thinking about, okay, start with one general um area that you're interested in, and then move to the like a next word that you think of. So just type that into like the discussion chat, and you can just type that into like with arrows. So for example, let me think of an example. Um
Oh.
yeah, and try to do like more than two, because the whole point is to like kind of keep the chain of connections going.
Mm,
Or like for example, I could go from like reading to ebooks to Kindle or something like that, or reading to fantasy to writing, to fiction writing, sports to soccer to teamwork. Yeah, so starting from a broad area and just narrowing down to like more specific thoughts. That's a very long chain of thoughts. Let's try to start with topics that we're interested in, like topics that interest us particularly. Unless you find cows particularly interesting, in which case I won't judge. But
what? I didn't hear you.
nah, I'm just talking to Christine.
Mm.
Can't see the screen. Like, has it just been loading for you the entire time? Because I don't know. Discord can be really slow with streams sometimes.
I can see it fine. I keep sometimes hearing a beeping sound. I don't know if that's coming from the chat or...
Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from. Because most of you guys are muted. So. There's some good connections, though. Going from, like, just general electrical to all the way to games. Going from computer science to programming. like specific languages. You could probably take that chain one step further and name a specific language that you are interested in. But at the end of the day, it's just coming down to these chains of word associations, right? And this kind of method of brainstorming isn't only suitable for like an entrepreneurship. It's just a general like direction of thought process that you can take into anything you need to brainstorm for, right? So figuring out, starting from what you're interested in and then moving out to more and more specific things that you could that are more tangible that you can work with. Because what you'll find is that if you don't start with something that you're actually interested in, then you're not going to end up with something that you're interested in. And from an entrepreneurship perspective, you're going to have a very hard time enjoying yourself or coming up with the best thing that you can create if you're not interested in it. Yeah, cool. Some good answers. All right. One more.
One more exercise, the brick test. Take a brick. If you don't have a brick, think about a brick.
Wait, I have a brick.
Now come up with as many alternative uses for the brick as possible in 1 minute.
Hello?
You can do this with a friend and compare ideas after.
Want to play a game?
All right. So again, you can just type it in chat. Think as many alternative uses for a brick as possible. I'm actually kind of curious to see what you guys come up with. Weapon. This is true. How did all of you just immediately go to hitting people? I'm not giving any of you guys brick. All right, what else though? Stands. Construction. Art. What does car mean? You can maybe build a car. I guess you could. Well, I don't know about
It's
that.
not really that possible. That's not
Coaster.
really.
I like coaster. Fixing the holes in the school.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of construction related.
Oof.
Anti-theft.
Brick flavored ice cream. Come on. Okay. That's no. That's just new.
Shoes. Anti-theft products. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Everyone seems to be against shoes. Yeah, and then the point behind this exercise, right? Obviously, a brick is a very specific kind of an object that you're not really going to be paying that much attention to in your actual solutions, but it's good to think about, okay, this is what this thing would normally be used for, but isn't there all these other ways that this thing can also be used? And it's just another addition to kind of the idea of creativity behind entrepreneurship. Wait, Sarah's not in the voice chat. Oh, I know you are. Never mind, I didn't see you. Yeah, we're just doing creativity exercises. Car stopper. They're actually like, you can use it as a door stopper, right? Not food and drink. Guy, I regret asking this question. Table. I mean, I guess you could do that. All right, there's a lot of interesting answers, but I think we've gotten all the big ones. Let's go ahead and move on from that. All
Thank
right.
you.
So we're going to be spending the rest of this workshop actually brainstorming ideas. So the goal here is just to think of as many problems as you can in your groups, and we'll split up into groups after this, that you would want to solve using entrepreneurship. So we're not jumping to solutions yet. We're just thinking about problems that we want to solve. That can be any size or scale of problem, right? It can be something super big that's like pressing world issues, or it can be something like super small, like a minor inconvenience, right? But pretty much any problem that you would be interested in solving. And just with your group, you'll be trying to come up with as many ideas as possible, right? Um, workshop our workshops are planned to go for an hour, so we're planning to get out of finish at 6:30. Where was I? Right. So you guys will just be coming up with as many different problems as you can within your groups, and then together as a group, you'll be discussing all the ideas that you came up with, and you're saying okay, and then you're all gonna talk together and be like, okay, which two ideas do we like best? And then once, let's see, we can do 2 or 3 groups. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 2 groups. And then once you guys are done with that, you guys will come back. We'll all come back together, and we'll discuss those final 4 ideas that we kind of settled on. And you guys will get to vote on which ones you liked best and which ones that you would personally be interested in solving. So that might be, an idea that you originally came up with, or that might be someone else's idea from the other group. And that we're just gonna see how that goes. Again, obviously you want to think about interest when you're choosing a problem, but you can also think about business potential, right? You can see a problem and be like, oh, I suddenly came up with this like really cool idea of something I think could work. Like I totally want to do this now. But let's move on from the bricks. But yeah, we're gonna get you guys into 2 different groups then, and we're going to kind of do that brainstorming. So let's see. I'll just drag some of you guys into the other group at random. 4. All right, and then we can have 3 mentors head over there.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Yeah, I definitely like the first exercise better than the brick.
You don't like the brick. I'm gonna share my screen with a doc, and then we can start brainstorming. Sorry, it doesn't look like it's loading. I'll share their screen.
That's okay.
I think you guys should be able to see it.
Okay.
would also send it into like the discussion, so you guys can text directly in here as well. Were you guys able to access it?
I think they need their
On
they need
Discord?
their school email.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
Okay, if I can do. Oh, wait. Hold on. All right. I'll have experience past, and you can just jot them down here. You can start off as well.
So would I go on to
I don't have edit
the
access,
docs, I
Zoe.
guess?
Oh, sorry. I can just type yours. Or you,
If there's like,
Yeah.
not, yeah. Wait, did we have more people? Did they all like move to
I
the
think
other
they went to the other group, but that's fine.
Mm,
one?
Let's get started then.
oh shoot.
Okay, so what are some problems that you see like around you, or just in everyday life? They can be big or small.
Plus a
Feel free to
beetle.
start. Sorry.
Sorry. Who went first?
I'm finished.
Well, at our apartment complex, there's a lot of people who are littering a lot, even if they're trash cans. So, I was wondering, what if there was a way to program some certain kind of machine that will be able to pick up trash after the people left, maybe?
That would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Or some type of robot, I guess.
Maybe instead of like, I think people are just inherently lazy. Like they're not going to check if it's recyclable or like if it's plastic or whatever. So if you have like an auto sorter, like it auto sorts the trash.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to, what's it called? You didn't have to like think, you can just like throw it away. I think more people would
Yeah.
throw away than if they didn't have to worry where.
that's pretty cool.
Short attention spans is also really good.
Yeah.
I know during
What, Mom?
school I don't focus.
Oh.
Okay, inflation. Yeah.
Hey, did you guys share this?
We did. And do you have access to it?
I'm looking.
All the other problems are political, so I'm not going to type anything up.
I don't really see it, actually. I don't think I have it.
It should be in the entertainment.
Oh, hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. Sorry. I'm on my wrong account. I'm on my other. I have 2 Google accounts. One for school, one for other stuff. Never mind. So no wonder.
Yeah, either account should work. I have trouble waking up.
Definitely.
Drinking enough water.
Even if I'm on my school account, I don't see it here.
You
What's the
should
name
just
of
be
it?
able to. I can read. It was sent at 5:56. Let me copy. I can send it again. But you should be able to fix it.
It's not showing on my Google Docs or.
Oh no. You have to like go into the entrepreneurship like discussion channel and like click on it.
Okay, there we go. No wonder. There we go. Okay. There we go.
Minimum wage is a good problem. You're asking.
What part of minimum wage? So like.
The brain eating amoeba, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, all of 2020 has like so many problems. You could just like put down the entire year.
You thought 2018 was worse.
2018, really?
Oh, some people thought, really. At least some people thought.
Are we still thinking of problems?
Yeah.
Okay. Another problem would be that people are using technology for an excessive amount of time, which is really bad for their mind and eyes and stuff.
Well, that is really good.
You should write that down.
Yeah, too much UV.
Like especially with like online school and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So we're basically like
What's UV?
I'll write that down.
Ultraviolet light.
Oh.
That comes from computers.
But then they have like.
And laser tag ranks, they have ultraviolet light in main event.
What?
Not.
Wait, were you saying like how they have like ultraviolet light at main event?
Yeah, I was saying that because UV. I was trying to make a joke.
Oh.
Malnutrition. Yep.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a long list.
The more that we have, the better, because then we can like vote on it afterwards, and we have a lot to choose from.
Who wrote snap? Wait. Who wrote stubbing toes?
I wrote that. That's a very big problem. I feel like it's really
Actually,
I'm not
better
really
shoes.
sure. Oh. I'm like, okay. I'm not sure what that means, but okay.
I don't know.
And then shoes. Okay.
You can get like better socks or better shoes to protect your toes.
Yeah.
But if you're inside, then
Then people invented Dr. Scholl's.
I don't know if we said already, but climate change. So what if we like created something that you could put into the exhaust system of your car that filters out air and like releases clean air instead of harmful air.
Oh wait.
Truly, yeah, that's good.
Write that down.
Climate change. I love how like Google Docs just gives you guys like an animal. If you guys are anonymous. There's a fox. There's a cormorant. Oh, there's Julia. What else?
Karens? Okay.
Deforestation is a big problem.
Definitely.
So like what if we created something that could like help replenish all the trees? Like maybe a bit faster?
More like auto planters. I know I'm saying auto stuff a lot, but
Yeah.
or that could fall more into like campaigns and laws for the deforestation.
Oh, okay.
Wait. You can't really solve Karens. You can't really.
We can try.
Oh.
It's just a problem.
Okay.
There.
Yeah.
Before I moved here, the last apartment complex I had a small community garden. Our complex doesn't have that. So what if there was, in some subdivisions or apartment buildings had community gardens? So that way, that I guess would also stop people from, that wouldn't have to be, number one, the vegetables would be free, or fruits, whichever, the plants would be free, whatever you're growing.
Okay.
And you wouldn't have to spend so much money on food.
Lack of community gardens.
What's that background noise I'm hearing?
I'm not sure.
What is it?
I don't know, I just hear crashing or something.
When are we gonna stop like coming up with ideas?
Star test.
That sounded bad.
Obviously, you guys are having too much ideas.
Yeah, that's true though. There's like a whole page.
I would like to give Governor Abbott a nice talk.
Oh, Star test this year?
Yeah, well, we didn't have them last year. We didn't have them when I was in 6th grade. But I'm not. I hope they don't do it again. It would be nice if it was permanent.
Honestly.
I think like sixth grade and like eighth grade
Yeah.
are required, and then like the EOCs are required.
What?
Oh, I forgot about that.
They canceled our sixth
Yeah.
grade STAR test this year, I think.
Yeah, they
so I think
did.
you just pass to the next grade based on grades, not STAR test.
Mm-hmm.
The STAR test isn't useful. It doesn't like measure anything much.
It's pretty
But
easy.
they're
Make
kind
it,
of practically
easiest-
useless. They're kind of practically useless. I mean, my mom always talks about how they're piling too much work, and that's true, kind of.
That's another
Like literally, I have so much work. I have so much work to do. I barely get to go out anywhere. Like, I barely get to go walk or anything, much less.
Or,
I mean,
you're in seventh, right?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying about the school thing. We got homework, and I'm doing at-home learning. Like, we got homework for at-home learning. So technically, all the stuff we're doing is homework. So
Obviously,
why decide homework?
Yeah, honestly, now like
I mean-
all my assignments are blended in together as homework.
Same.
I don't think I'm learning anything. I'm just learning to turn in everything before 11:59. Like,
yeah, exactly. School wasn't
it's all
really that
online.
fun. It's not really getting any fun.
Yeah, if our school's like, if you don't turn anything in on time, you lose 10 points on your thing. For every day
Right.
that you don't turn it in.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah.
I think
Wait,
what I
Some
noticed
policies.
is
Wait, do you guys know that Miss Hughes, like for an assignment, every hour you don't turn it in, you learn 10 points.
Every hour?
Every
You
hour?
burn out.
What?
Every hour you lose points.
Wait,
God.
so you just have 10 hours? out there?
jeez.
Yeah.
Wait, which high school are you guys in?
Woodlands College.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, College Park.
I think right
Yeah.
now we have enough ideas. We have, obviously we have a whole page full. So,
too many
If you
SWAT teams.
We should start not removing, but simply
Editing.
not thinking about a few of them now. Wow, what is that? Wait, where is it?
Okay, let's what's the word?
I think they should. I guess another idea would be like more variety of extracurricular activities, because most people, they either have sports or something. But they have theater, but that's during only the summer. They don't have something like that after school stuff, that sort of thing. Mostly in the summer they do that sort of thing.
Oh yeah. Well, in high school, I think there's more variety. So I think that's just
Like, I wanted to go to Juilliard when I'm older because number one, you can do Shakespeare plays, and number two, okay, I guess you're gonna laugh, so never mind.
no, wait, Juilliard is a really good like fine arts university, and like their theater program is really strong.
The other reason was because Robin Williams went there, so
oh
never
yeah.
mind. And he was really big into Shakespeare, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He was so hilarious. I watched him a lot with my parents.
So wait, Julia, you're in sixth grade, right? I mean
No,
seventh.
I'm in seventh
You're
grade.
seventh. Sorry. How are the history teachers? Sorry, I'm a big history nerd.
Oh, me too. Seriously.
If you guys are all in the document, could you guys like bold the ones that you guys are interested in? And if we just
that's
all
better than removing.
if we just all bold the ones that we're interested in, and just like from there we can start like narrowing things down and make it a little bit easier.
Hold like
wait,
2 or 3, or just do that. Yeah.
Or
I'll be purple.
It doesn't. Okay.
yeah,
Yes, you can be purple.
Just because. Never mind. I'm terrible at this.
Who took red also? Oh my.
brain eat too much police around.
Pick like 2 to 4 or 5, I guess. That you like, or maybe 5 too much. 2 to 3. Okay.
Yeah, let's do 2 to 3 for each person. And you guys can like choose overlap.
Mm,
Oh yeah. If
I
you
did
like the
this.
same one as another person, just don't highlight it then, because then it's
What's
yeah.
about the killer hornets?
They're just hornets.
Where's there like the ones?
What?
They're from like Japan or something.
Oh,
Oh, those are the
I think
flying
Korea.
spiders.
I think
Oh,
Korea.
they're in America now. I'm not sure where they're from.
I think Korea.
I think Japan, but okay.
I think murder hornets are what they're called.
Yeah, they're called murder hornets, and they are from Japan.
Oh,
My apologies.
oh darn.
Okay, dude.
Okay, this is
I did. What?
Oh, we just gained 2 other people. Oh wait, has everyone been able to like bold or like highlight theirs?
Himanshi wasn't on the doc, but now she is, I think.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Because suddenly like 2 new people got on the document. I was like, what?
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Wait, how many? There's 6 of us. Should be it.
We're all on there, I think. Maybe.
This is big.
Yeah.
At flooding areas above sea level, I went to New Orleans, and there was like water flowing out of the drainage pipe.
Oh
Like, the
gosh.
drainage pipe was just like full, and it was just like flowing out of the drainage pipe.
I'm always curious about going to Louisiana or New Orleans, actually.
Yeah,
Sounds
we like
pretty
drive
cool.
down the coast. It's fun.
Mm,
Is this everyone? Or is this all?
I think so.
Is everyone,
I think
has
so.
everyone highlighted?
It's like Julia, Aubrey, and Himanshi. You guys are all in the document, right?
I'm gonna delete
Okay.
the ones that aren't.
I just.
Just start shorting it now.
Okay, Emily said she's narrowing it down to 3. Do we want to do 2 or 3 ideas?
Let's see.
That's a lot of
I
ideas.
think.
Okay. Good.
Then just highlight this. None. Oh, okay. Wait.
Oh, are we bolding it? Okay.
There. Oh, no, I was gonna unbolt. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Okay, so now I think everyone should now pick one idea. Like one out of all of these that is your favorite.
Oh, that's hard. Oh, darn it. Oh, sorry.
And if you have the same as another person like last time, you don't need to highlight them.
Wait, if each one of them chose one, that means like we will have enough, right? Or these will be our top 3.
Mm-hmm.
So is everyone? Oh wait, we have top 4. Oh, that's good. Was everyone able to choose one of theirs?
Oh, shoot. I did 2 at the same time. Sorry. Hold on. I'll blink it. There you go. Oh my god.
Okay, so now wait, if we have 4,
How did that happen?
wait, let's delete these.
Wow, this is very efficient.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow. It's all gone.
yeah. Or we could just strike through. We didn't have to delete them. Okay.
I do. Oh, that's true.
Okay, now. I mean, I guess everyone can pick.
Should we just
Pick
choose top
3 out
2
of the
then? Or yeah, 3 out of 4.
Top 3.
Or pick the one you don't like. Pick the one you don't like.
Oh,
What?
wait, auto sorter is like is not like it's part of litter, like a potential solution.
Yeah, so
I'm just take that part. So just choose out of these 4.
Which one do you guys not like? Cool. Wait, maybe this wasn't a good idea.
Okay, 2 people voted for the last one.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, the person who didn't like the first one. Do you think 2 would be fine then if we just did 2?
Up to.
Wait, if we. Whoa, wait.
Oh, did they not mean the litter?
Wait, is everyone finalized with their solutions right now? So
yes, sorry, I accidentally highlighted the wrong one.
Oh yeah, you're good. So the ones that we're gonna move on, should we just go with like the litter and the disease without cures?
Yeah, let's just do that.
Okay.
Would
you guys want to?
What's the one?
Maybe not the diseases without cures.
I think we have 2 because they have 3, right?
What?
Hmm?
Oh, I thought you.
Yeah, we should have 2, right? Is that what you were saying?
I think that
isn't Emily having 3? So then
But Emily has 4 people.
I guess that's true. So then, yeah, I think 2 is good for us.
Should we elaborate on the second one?
Diseases. I thought that was broad. Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys mean by diseases
Would it be
without
like?
cures?
Well,
like
technically,
all diseases
COVID's
with no cure and finding ways to solve it.
I guess.
It's one.
I mean, it's not like we're going to invent an all pill that'll cure all illnesses.
Alright, so let's narrow it down to 1. Or like.
Wait, who wrote that? Who wrote that?
I wrote that.
Oh. So we still have to think about how we could do that. Lots of pills.
COVID can count as one disease
like a miracle pill that. But it would be nice.
It like technology?
It would be nice to have a miracle pill. Here, take this. I'm cured.
Should it be all diseases, or should it be like one specific disease?
I think it would be better to narrow it down.
I mean, maybe not just maybe specific diseases. Like, what kind of diseases besides? Well, would COVID count or no? I don't think COVID would count.
It is technically.
It would.
A disease without a cure.
Okay. What? Leprosy? Or did we already find a cure for that? I'm terrible at this.
No, you're. Oh, they're done, by the way.
I mean, there's always cancer.
I think we can. How about we do leave the top 3 then? The disease without cure, and then what was the last one? The brain-eating amoeba.
Litter.
Yeah, we can do that then.
Let's just leave all 3.
Okay. So whenever you guys can elaborate on these things.
Yeah.
Channel?
Okay. I think let's go back.
Yep.
Oh, she already went.
Good job, guys. I'm gonna drag you over.
Did y'all finish?
Yes.
Cool. All right. So, did y'all narrow it down to 3 or 2?
3.
Very cool. So both groups narrowed down to their 3 kind of top 3 ideas. Let's cut off the discussion on closed companies for now. Although I totally enjoy any discussion about stuff like this. And what we're gonna do is that both groups are gonna share their ideas. It'll probably just be the mentors sharing them with each other. And then all those 6 ideas, because the pool, like the other group's ideas, are going to get thrown into the pot. you guys will get to vote on which one that you want to do. So obviously, there's a good chance that it might be the one that like you came up with, but you might actually also end up being interested in another one. What is this about ducks? Oh, that. All right, let's not focus on the ducks right now. So this group came up with the 3 ideas. The first one was battery-powered cars not being able to last very long. The second one was taxing, doxing, and computer bugs. Since those are all related, it was kind of like a combined thing. And then the third problem that we came up with is deforestation. So what did y'all's group come up with?
We came up with the brain-eating amoeba, diseases without cures, and what was the third one?
It was
Litter.
general.
It was what?
Litter in general.
Oh, I see. Oof. Uncurable diseases is a pretty broad,
Yeah.
broad thing. Whoever, if that ends up being a group, you guys will probably have to narrow that down more. But it's still a cool idea.
That's what I was thinking.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is that if you guys navigate to the polls channel, which is right above the discussion, I am about to put a poll in. As soon as I remember how to do that. So pick the idea that you want to work on.
It's
So
poll.
yeah, I
Okay.
got it. Just pardon my typing. Deforestation. Litter. Okay. So you guys see that you can respond to the poll with just a particular letter. So just pick the one that you're interested in. We'll probably narrow it down to 2 or 3 depending on how the votes get distributed. So we'll end up just cutting out the ones that no one is interested in, I guess, and we'll probably have multiple polls just to narrow it down to 2 or 3 ideas. Just because there aren't enough of you guys to do more than that. Let's see. I got a lot of votes for deforestation. That'd be an interesting one. Got some. Let's see. Oh, wait, and please only vote for one. Like, don't vote for multiple, because that just kind of throws things off.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah, I noticed that a couple of you voted for multiple ideas. It just kind of throws off the balance. Let's see. I'll let the votes settle out since they're still changing a little bit. Cool. Okay. So, honestly, that like kind of just. Oh, guys, don't spam it. I'm trying to like look at the numbers. Just settle on the one. All right. So it looks like I mean, it's kind of just undeniable then that they're the 3 with the most votes are the first 3. So we can pretty much just narrow it down to the first 3. Which means that if you didn't pick one of the first 3, just go ahead and change your vote to which one you like the best out of the first 3. And that'll pretty much settle our teams moving into the next couple workshops. And what that's going to look like is it's not like a teams in the sense of like a super serious like assigning positions or whatever. No. It's just going to be you guys are going to be in the same group for the next couple of workshops as we move through the whole process of brainstorming a solution and thinking about companies and different aspects of business and stuff like that. Well, that's up to that group to decide, right? And the thing is, it's not necessarily about preventing deforestation, right? Deforestation is obviously a huge problem that a single entity is not going to be able to single-handedly prevent. But when you have problems this big, it is important for smaller entities to fight that process. And therein lies the creativity aspect of it, is in our way, in what way we can, how can we help fight this issue? And you guys will probably need to narrow that down yourselves. It's also something that may end up being probably a non-profit venture, not necessarily a for-profit venture, because most like environmental stuff of that scale is non-profit. I'm not saying you guys have to, but I'm just thinking out loud for you guys. But let's see. So, is there anyone who didn't vote for one of, and if so, go ahead and just pick the one of the first three that you like best. And yeah, and that settles up. That settles the first.
Okay, but I just.
And that settles the kind of the teams moving forward. So to end things off, we're just gonna have this little closing question. So just something to think about, because our next workshop will be related to this, right? What kind of tasks do you think you would do at a business team? So where do you think your strengths lie in terms of entrepreneurship? So maybe you're really good at math, or you have prior experience in finance, so you might be interested in the finance side of things. Maybe you're a visual type person, so you think you would be good with advertising. Or maybe you're a hands-on person who likes programming or likes building things. You might be interested in developing the product. And those aren't the only three things you can do in a business team, although those are three really common ones. But based on your personal strengths and interests, where do you think you would lie? And just dump that in the discussion. It's just something to start thinking about as we move into the next workshop. Got a lot of advertising. And there's also other aspects of marketing that are outside of just advertising. But if you are like a visual, creative type person, you probably will like advertising. Developing product. I see. It's on the slide. Alright, if you guys aren't on the stream. Yeah, and you guys can see how your prior strengths and interests can contribute to what your interest on the business side of things. But yeah, other than that, that pretty much concludes this workshop. I hope you guys enjoyed being able to think of like all those different ideas. And our next workshop will be exactly 2 weeks from now, same time, same place. What day is that?
27th.
Like,
it'll be on the 27th.
27th? Okay, cool. I can't. Oh yeah, you can just add 14. I forgot about that. That's how time works. Yeah, don't hit anyone with a brick, but that pretty much ends it off. So unless you guys want to drop any, I'm glad you guys had fun. Unless you guys want to drop any final thoughts, then we're done. We'll see you guys later.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.